Так работает? Нормально. Hello everybody, this is going to be a simple tutorial, well, I hope so, on how to port hands from other engines. For this, I would recommend Photoshop because, well, it's the most simple thing you can use to reformat textures to Stalker format, and Substance Painter. I think you'll find a way to get them without, well, paying, of course, because this is all Adobe and they're ready for operation. Okay, let's just start. I'll use Delta Force hands as an example. Uh, I guess this one. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's the proper one. Just finding myself. Hmm. I think it's on here. Okay, there it is. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ah, Christ. And yes, I would recommend getting an older version of Blender in case you're working with Unreal Engine stuff, because otherwise it's going to be broken because it uses one specific add-on. Well, it's all about the situation because there is no model that is connected to Unreal. I don't know why they did it, but okay. I'll just get Blender 4E. No, that's the wrong one. Just come here, maybe. Just put this, it, copy, and do it in the point one. Okay, there we go. Now we have the hands. I would recommend to connect the colors if they're missing. If they're not, you're good to go. But just in case, right click on this. You will see there is a vertical split. Press on it and disconnect the area in two screens. Then you'll look into the second screen and see the editor type. You just press on it, then you'll see the shader editor. There you go. Now, the most simple setup you can do for hands is just add texture, image texture. In case you're using an older version of Blender, you're basically doing the same thing. You're setting it up as shader editor. There you go. Now, when you right click, you just add texture and image texture. Oh, jeez. There you go. Now, connect the color to base color. There you go. It will be applied, as you can see. The same goes for 5.1. There you go. Just after that, you can find the required texture for your. Is it? Oh, it's the wrong one. The corresponding. Oh, no, no, insane. Oh, yeah. And just find the correct texture for it, so it will look like this. In case you want to, you can increase the roughness so it won't look like absolute dog shit, like glossy. There you go. Now, after you connect it to the textures and everything, you can start and go over in. You can either start with textures on or setting the pose. The most easy thing you can do is just go for the pose. For the pose, I will recommend using the top revive for anomaly because it has the right position for hands, so it won't look like an absolute shit. And I would recommend using Bandit Mark because well, it's the closest pose for the vanilla hands. And if your hands are overly big, just uh, uh, just rotate it like oh, see, yeah. Just set it at 90, 180, then scale it down to around this. Just scale it down till it matches the hands size found the right one. Okay, there you go. Now, when you set up the pose, well, the position of the hands, after that, you go and press on the skeleton of the hands you just ported. Then you go into pose mode. Then you find the upper arm or shoulder or anything that will move them like this. Now you just set up the pose. Just press on R to rotate them themselves, to rotate them not using by tools. But if you want to, you can go for tools. It can be a bit wonky and stuff, but it'll do the job. You can use them. It's easier to do shortcuts though. The most concerning thing you need to be concerned about is the sizes. Are they correct? No, I think they're not. Need to, they need to be that big. Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, so this. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my goodness! Oh, goodness gracious! This maybe. I'll just set it as this. Yeah, it's most suiting. Now, when you set up the upper arm with forearm, right here, it should be all connected. Now you should get to the finger parts. The most simple thing that I will recommend while posing the fingers, please do not make them longer. It will be looking wrong. As you can see, the example of this is last. Yes, I know. The fingers, the pose I make myself and other stuff. Please just listen to me and what I'm saying. It's the best if you don't make them longer. The thumb can be like a bit moved so it can match the pose. Like if it's here, you can just move it a little bit and just this. There you go. Now you can just rotate them down and there you go. The pose can be different from what I have here, but you get my point. And in case you're not sure if you set it right, you can go into wireframe right here. Also, if you're annoyed by this and you set up your texture already, just right click, join right. There you go. Now, yes, I'll recommend copying the placement of the hands a little bit better, like so it matches the top ref that you got for yourself. Oh, and I would recommend to make them be a bit closer to the end, like here. Like not going over the finger size, but just to be close so it won't look like it's just floating. If you're porting male hands, then you shouldn't really worry about it. But for female hands, it's your your only thing that you need to follow. Otherwise, it's basically the same as male hands. Just copy the position, and you're going to be good. Oh, and yeah, if you want to, you can log the rotations so it won't look wonky as well. Since if you rotate them a bit too much, it will look wrong, it will bend wrong, and other stuff. So, for the fingers, well, the start of them, you can just don't set any locks. If it's this where it just bends around, I will just recommend to lock everything and left the Z. It's the only rotation that you can really blank onto because, well, it doesn't break the finger much. It's just going back and forth, back and forward. You should be all good. Now, set up the pose. Also, if your model accepts it, you can also mirror them, just in case. You can see it right here. If they mirror, then it's good. you're good to go. If it doesn't, well, you need to either manually set it up or mirror them. If it doesn't, I will just show to you how to mirror them properly later. If the models don't really change that much on both hands. Also, before you do anything related to hands and other stuff, I would recommend to watch a guide on how to Blender to use Blender a bit. Like even if it's a simple guide on how to model and stuff, it will be good for you because you will understand how to use controls and stuff. Because shortcuts in Blender is very useful. They're very reliable, I would say. Sorry for my bad pronunciation. Yeah, for bad pronunciation because I'm Russian and stuff, but you get my point. Watch some guides and understand the controls of the Blender. You will thank me. And no one just said it, but I don't think it's going to be very important to be honest. But almost every game that I worked on or ported from use the specular plus glass for hands. So you don't really need to rely on baking stuff, but I will just show it in case if you really want to. It'll just leave more details on the hands, but I'm not sure if it's going to be the good thing or bad thing. Still, so after you set up the pose, you can just hide the hands and then see if it's all good. If there's something broken, you can just always rotate them yourself, or just go into wireframe, just see it by yourself. I can see some of the flaws in here, so I can just simply rotate them a bit. Also, don't worry about the sizes not matching. It's okay. It's all the same for male hands. If it doesn't match, you're all good to go because if the tip of the finger is just barely going over, then it's a good sign. And if it doesn't, but it's very close to the end, then it's also a good thing. Your fingers, first of all, they won't float. They will properly align with the animations and other stuff. So here you have the ready pose for your hands. Now, you select all of your bones. That's for mirroring. Well, that's for if your bones can mirror, like here. You can just press G. Oh, damn. Okay, that doesn't seem too good. Hmm, well, that doesn't seem very nice. Well, I wouldn't really worry them, but okay. You have two ways of going over this if they mirror them or don't. Let's just do it the hard way. You can always just screenshot, I forgot. Just set it to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, I kind of messed up here. Okay, let's just do 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Is okay. Is it all good? Is it all? I think so. Probably four there. Okay, there you go. Okay. Let's just copy the hands. Well, we'll just redo the entire thing that we did beforehand. Well, it's the most hard way you can go for if you're not lazy to copy everything. That's for the people that don't want to miss any detail on their hands, but I know most of you just don't care about it and want to see some good hands in Stalker, or the one that you like the most. So you're just doing it the same way that as I do. Is it matching? I think I should have it like this. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Did I? Hmm, interesting. Hmm, interesting. I'll just do this, this, and there you go. Just do a bit on the Z, bit on the X. Go. This is X. Here you go. And yeah, the same goes for forearm. You don't just long them. You don't make them long. Just make them say stay on the same location. Just rotate them. Oh, and if you want to do something like this, just press the R two times until go as a trackball. Trust me, it's a good thing too. To just move only the right arm up and down and stuff. Okay, there you go. There you go. That looks a bit better. Also, if your hands are like too thin, like here, we just recommend to set them in the middle of the hands so they won't be looking broken. So, oh, so they won't look broken. Jeez, my English is dying. Okay, there you go. Just set up the pose. There you go. I can just set this, go down, this, and this, this, and this. Also, if your thumb doesn't go all the way uh, forward to the end of the thumb from Stalker's hand, don't worry, you can just leave it as it is. You can move it a bit forward, but it doesn't really gonna make much difference. Just leave it as it is. Okay. Just don't forget to copy the rotation. To look normal there. Oh, it's just Jesus Christ. Wait, did I? Is it the top over here good? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's good. Okay, just try to do the same for this. Mm, there you go. Mm, interesting. Fascinating. Fascinating. go. Okay, so there it is. Your new pose for the right hand. But there's an easier way to do so. If they're all connected between themselves, you can just go into edit mode by pressing on the model, then you go into edit mode, and then you do this, you toggle X-ray, then you just select the mode, the right hand, just separate it, selection, there you go. You go back into object by doing basically the same thing, and then you can hide this hand, then you go into here on the left hand, you go into modifiers, and you can add modifier. Then you find in generate mirror. There you go. Now, when you look at it closely, you can see that it doesn't really align that well. But if you select the mirror object and then select the skeleton, okay, maybe it's a bit. Oh damn, it's a bit misaligned. Interesting. Okay, maybe I didn't do it as good, but basically you get the idea. You can just mirror them by this or like this. Yep, there you go. You either select the skeleton of Stalker or the one that you're mirroring. Either Stalker or the default one. Then you apply, and you can just oh my gosh gracious. Okay, maybe just to apply the just do this. There you just we'll just say the same. Hold on. Okay, I forgot to enable the microphone. So basically, when you finished up setting the pose, and I want to say about the mirror, but it didn't record it. So basically, If they mirror properly, your right hand will be well. Your left arm will apply the vertex group for right arm. Right arm, yeah. So you don't really need to worry about it, but if it doesn't, you just rename them. So you just rename left arm to right arm and etc. You'll get it. So when you finish up setting the pose, as shown here, after that you should go into Photoshop. Just get your goodness gracious. You should get your textures first. So don't worry, I already working it myself. So basically, if you're working with Unreal Engine, you have the color, the metallic roughness and occlusion. Then you have the normals. The BN is just an additional normal that's never really there. So yeah. But anyways, now uh, you go into Photoshop, select the normals that you have, like color, this. You need to basically the same for this. Don't worry about XR. It's like curvature, specular, the same occlusion, and I think roughness. Oh my goodness gracious, I forgot to disable this. Begin link. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, there you go. So, what you have here is normal, metallic, and roughness, and the color. With the color, and you don't really need to do much. But about this, you'll need to save the normal for Substance Painter. So I recommend just saving it as an additional file. Just into files, save as, and just like N1, N2 or something. There you go. Now, if your alpha, well, normal doesn't have any alpha channel, you just add one. It's right here. Press on it, there you go. Uh, if you enable the RGB channel, it will look like this. Don't worry, it's okay. Now, what you do is go into red channel, you Control A, you Control C, and then put it in the alpha channel by Control E. There you go. It will start to look like this. That's normal. Don't worry. Now you select blue channel. You do the same as the red one. You Control A, Control C, then Control V into red channel. You put the green channel in the blue one, and then you put red channel into green one to look like this. But don't worry. Now the next thing that you should do is go into here and copy roughness channel. You put it into red channel. This is going to start to look as your bomb channel, but after that you're gonna look into metallic, going to select it, and now you're going to do it as a new layer. Now you go into settings for it, then you choose make it apply on the red channel. Now you change it from the normal to either overlaying or screen. The most reliable thing you can either use overlay or how is it called in English? It's basically after overlay, as you can see. So you apply it, there you go. Now, if you're going to look at the red channel, no, wait, just apply it. Doesn't really want to. So it'll look like this. Now you can apply it as overlaying, so it will look like this, or something like this. Jesus Christ, just overlaying. You can just you can do it by this, by just making it darker. But I recommend just doing overlaying or after it, so it will be more reliable. So When you're done with it, when you're done with it, all you need to do is select the green channel, like the red channel. Now you go into corrections, contrast, and brightness. Now you set them as a minus on the brightness, 120 minus 80, and the contrasts basically the same as the brightness. The maximum here is 100, so just set it as 100. It'll look more like a bomb. So there you go. Now you can do the same thing, so it look less brighter. The more yellow it is, the more reflections it has. So you get me. This minus 60 on the brightness, 60 on the contrast. There you go. You have your first bump. Hmm. You're going to do the same for the second one. This, uh, this, 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 roughness. Take this here, metallic here. Also, to be honest, you can actually just select the roughness and then just invert it. It's going to be specular, which is more reliable, but I'm doing it this way. So yeah, just this and this. There you go. It'll look a bit better, but it's the way I do it. Just this, put it here, invert it. There you go. This, add 100, and 100. There you go. You're going to do the same again. 100. Can actually set it up lower here to have a bit of gloss. All right, you good. Now, just do the same. Just the fuck? Oh, that's all. Okay. If it doesn't want to save as a PNG or anything, just save copy and then save it as a bomb. Just press, just type in B or bomb fully, then save it as Targa. Because Photoshop doesn't really like saving as DDS properly. I'll just show it later. So you just save it as a copy, Targa, and you just do bomb. Alrighty, you're good. Now, when you're done with this, now, the thing that you need to do is, uh, oh my goodness, shouldn't connect them. Oh my god, oh my god. You just connect them. So it will be one model. Then go into files, export as. You can use just GLB. Hmm, there you go. So there it is. Now you just export it. There you go. Now, when the export is finished, you're just going to go into your substance painter, create a new project. Now this is PBR metallic roughness. Or if you want, you can just go for specular glossiness. Now look at your textures. Just look into properties and see the size of it. If it's 2K, set it as 2K in the document resolution. The normal map format, it's different for each other, but Unreal Engine uses DirectX, so I'll just use it. Now, I go here. Fuck. 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 Oh. Hmm. Okay. I guess I'll just do this VX. There you go. Okay. Now you select the textures, just color, normal. Only those two. I'll explain why when you're going to bake them. So now, when you put them in the substance painter, at first it will. Oh no! God damn it! Got all of them. That's not good. That's not good thing. Once again with BX, this new to here of BX textures. It's color normal, color normal. Discard. Okay, there we go. Now, when you load them in, it will look like this at first. Don't worry, it's okay. The first thing that you do is go into layers, you delete the layer, you add a paint bucket. Now you remove height, roughness, metallic, and normal. The base color, just to see the, the the texture that you just imported in, just type in image project. There you go. Which one is it? Okay, it's upper one. So you select upper one. There you go. Now, if they look a bit oily, are very oily to you, just select the roughness back in and set it as one. So it look just plain, which is good. Don't worry. Now you're going to texture set settings. You going to select normal, and you set it as here. There you go. You select it in. Now you can see more details on the texture. So if you really want, you can set the quality of shaders to ultra so it will look a bit better. But you can set it as 16 or at least high, so it will look plenty boring. You do the same for other textures. Like this is special. You just apply the same upper. You remove it. Then you just go here, here, here. Pick color over here. There you go. Now, you're going to do the same as here. You just apply it there. Ah, fuck. I got the roughness. Damn it. Roughness to one. Color. This normal here. There you go. Do the same for skin. Also, if you want to ask why I don't add it as here as a normal, because, well, I don't know. You can do it yourself, but I'm lazy. So there you go. Now it's all loaded in. But if you look here as 2D view, you can see that it has some weird shading on. If you're going to go into the rendering, you can see that the environment map is set as panorama, which is not good for us. So what we'll do is you go into here in the display settings. Now select the panorama. Uh, uh, the environment that I recommend is Studio Automotive Neutral. It's one of the good environments that you can use, but I'm just using a modified version of it, so it won't look as plain. There you go. It'll have a less shadows, but it'll have the details that you want to leave on. There you go. As you can see right here, is this. You can set the exposure a little bit less, so it won't look plain, but you can leave it as minus or just leave it as 0, just depending on the situation. So there you go. You have all of your stuff ready. Now what do, you go into files, export textures, and set it as a new folder. It'll just create a new one. I'm lazy. Select the folder that you just created now. Set it as 2D view, the output template. There you go. Now file tab, you can just save it as it is, the PNG 16 bits. There you go. Now, when you export them, go as this. Open the output directory. Now, you're going to see that there's a bit of funny thing because if you look at special, you can see that it's separated, the clause. What can you do is open up Photoshop again, go into your exports, open it up. Now, you just put it in, then you can just uh hmm, oh, that's strange. Oh, oh right, I'm an idiot. Okay, I can't really do it that way. It's just broken. Accidentally close it fully. But basically, what you do is you select each upper that is kind of special, just and then assign them to one texture. If you remove unused, it will just say the same. Just do the same as I do because I'm a stupid computer. There you go. Now, when you assign them, just remove them all in use. You're good to go. Just export them again. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. Just simply because I'm an idiot. Let me just open up the Photoshop again. You just open up the Photoshop, well, the Substance Painter again. Same thing. I just forgot. But what is color? Normal. Okay, discard. Just it set the environment map as the one that I suggested to. Now, don't forget the shaders to set as ultra or lower. Well, if you're just baking them on, I should recommend to set it as ultra. Otherwise, it look a little less better. Yeah, a little less better. Just set it as ultra because it's not like a thing you will use a lot. So just yeah, there you go. It's all good now. You can see the details on the skin. Now, file, export. There you go. Set it as 2D, 16 bits, on the same folder. Now you export. Ta-da! Now, when you open it up, you can see that every texture is baked on one texture, as you can see right here. Now, when you're done with it, you can just put them in somewhere. Like, you can just create another map in here, uh, or you can put them into your mod. So we'll just do here, glass. There we go. And data, textures, okay. Force. You can do the same to bombs because, well, you'll need them. Bomb, bomb, back. There you go. Now, you're done with this. Now, open them up using PaintNet. Yes, PaintNet. Because if you'll try to save them through Photoshop, it'll, it's not going to have the format that I want to use, so we'll go for the Photoshop. PaintNet and PaintNet. There you go. Now, Control Shift and S. You save it as DDS, and I recommend to shorten the file name. So just like Angel, angel upper 0 1. Save. And you save them either as 7 liner, not the sRGB, because it'll just crash on you. So you either use this or the BC3 that is supported on every version. So you go for this or this. There's also this one, which is supported on every version. Doesn't have any compression, but it'll hit your memory a lot, and it'll also load a little more. It'll load your RAM a bit more, but if you really want to go for uncompressed to be supported on every version, or just go for beta 7 if you're doing this for yourself. Now, you save it as it is, you save it as it is. This is upper 02. This bump. This one is upper up. Set as bump. Also, I would recommend saving the bumps as pizza 3, but I'm doing it as pizza 7 because, well, I'm lazy. Now, when you're done with saving your bumps, the next thing that you need is THMs, because otherwise they're not going to be working properly without them. I'm using a special version of THM editor that lets me easily generate them. I don't know about the normal version of THM. Well, I can really give this version of THM editor to others. So just use the one that you have on your hands. Uh, this make the THM now. As the setup for SDK, you can go for this, or if you want to, you can change the texture format to DXT5. Save this it is for the color. Generate me maps, do the color, no alphas. You go, you're good to go. Save as. Now, for the bumps, you go for the basically the same DST5, the MIP filter is Kaiser, but you remove the digital color. You remove it, the digital color. And set it as just generate MIP maps has alpha. That's all you need. Now, save. You're going to do the same. So the default material weight for every THM is around 0.5 or 0.75. Now, 65 Kaiser. Generate me maps, the rotated color. There you go. Okay, now you have them set up. You go back to your hands. Stick them. There you go. Now, uh, you copy and paste them, like Control C, Control V, with the model selected, so it won't just copy the skeleton. Now, you hide both of the skeletons, and we'll go for the fun part of the vertex groups. We're going to weight paint and look at the weight groups. This one will go, well, first of all, this one will go for our upper arm. Can remove this one. Let me just move it up a bit. Remove this one. We won't need it. I'll explain why. Now, right forearm. As you can understand this. Our forearm. This one will go for our forearm, so we'll just remove it. And this one is our forearm twist. This is our hand. This is our finger 0. Just copy it in. This is our finger 0 1. This is our finger 0 2. And now we'll go for the fingers. Now, don't mind them being very close. It's normal sometimes. Don't worry about it. Now, you go for pips 1, R, finger, and just copy it. You type in 1 if it's index 11, 12. The middle one is 2, 21, and 22. The ring is finger 3, 31, and 32. The pink is 4, 41, and 42. There you go. You're going to do the same for the arm. Well, this, well, left arm, so this goes up here. L, L upper arm, L, L forearm. This is this. This is going to be forearm twist. L hand, finger, pick it over. This, this. Going to do the same as. Okay, that's not a good thing. That's the wrong one. Go for the index. Bip 01. L finger. You selected all. You copy it again. Now, 1, 11, 12, 2, 21, 22, 3, 31, 32, 4, 41, 42. Now, you're going to have a question. Mecca, why you deleted the left arm and the forearm twist from the Delta Force hands? That's a good question. Now, you go for the vertical groups. As you can see, there's the missing part. Now, because you have two models that are the same topology, you select the first one with Delta Forces over the groups. Now, you hold down the control and press on the second pair of hands where you have the vertical groups. Now, select R upper arm if it's the right arm. If you have them selected now, go into weight mode, weight paint. You go into weights and you transfer the weight. It'll look like this at first. Don't worry. You're going to transfer mesh data. You vertex mapping topology. Uh, the mix mode selected to add. There you go. This is how you basically transport every missing part of forearm. Well, the pain. This is forearm. This goes here, which is here. There you go. Ta-da. It'll look like this now. You do the same for the left arm. Left arm, going to weight paint, transfer paint, L forearm. Then you're going to go for first one. You're going to do this. There you go. Just don't forget. If they're separated like this is forearm, this is left forearm twist 1, this is left forearm twist 2. The closest one to hand is your forearm twist. This one is for L forearm. Now, when you have everything done, like here, this is this, it's all done. You can just import the hands back in, uh, remove the banded marks. Now, like delete the object like this, or just by pressing X. There you go. Now you select the model, you hold down the control on the stalker's skeleton, Control P, and set parent to keep to object keep transfer. There you go. It'll look like this. Now you can remove the skeleton from Delta Force, and now it's going to be like this. Now, going to modifiers, add modifier, deform, armature. Apply to the skeleton from soccer. Good to go. Now, you're going to select the mod where you have the textures. Just one, camera, mouse, date modifier, legends users, accepted. There you go. Now, you would going to shader mode. Well, you can just do it right here. It's going to your materials. Now, open image, Go into your game data, textures, your folder that you just created, and the other one, and then Delta Force or something. Go. Now, as you can see, they're going to change the shade. That's good. That's a good sign. That means your texture is baked. You'll see the details more clearly. Good. You're going to do the same as this. There you go. Interesting. There you go. Now, you export it, OGF, anomaly weapons, hands, and remove the export meshes and set the format version from SOC to TS couple, which is clear sky and Call of the Pripyat. Shadow of Chernobyl doesn't really work for this. So now you change it to any name. I'll just do it like this, and then probably set it as. Uh, let's go for Ice G Suit Special Export OGF. Don't worry, it can be. It's okay. Just copy it again. It's with the model selected, delete it, and control it back in. You're going to do the same as just IG Suit Special. There you go. You're good. Now, we're going to go into the meshes, enable weapons hands. And the first thing that you need to change is shader name. It can be just set as default. That won't go. Change it to models, model. Done. It's saved. Now, what you do is you go for configs and you can look at it here. Then you can just find the player section that you need. Make it scratches. Shit. That's okay, that's good. Don't worry, I'll just it's G, is G, is G. C. There. There you go. Okay, actor hot. You use GC. No, no, don't say it. Then you'll go into your config. And as you can see, you can change the visuals to what you want. Now, we'll go for this. Actor hot. Eyes G suit outfit. Or is it? Let me just wait. Rework, eyes G suit. Okay, it's without the outfit, so I'll just change this to this. Actor Hood use G suit. We changed the visual to the one that we just made. This one. It's just here. Now, you said it. Now you start up your mod organizer. It's right here. I forgot. There you go. Now, you start up the game. Now, when you load it in, if you have the debug mod on, just press F2. It'll load you into the test level, so you can test out the hands that you made. Don't worry, it can take a while to load in. Now, when you load it in, please go away, Rain. Now, you spawn in the the outfit that you just changed, and you there you go. There's your hands. It's a bit dry, so just go away faster. Now,
Huh.
okay, that's good. Accidentally broke it. That's hard. Show hands. Just going to do it again. There you go. Now, there you go. There's your new hands that just supported from mod, from a new mod. Well, Delta Force, basically from anywhere. As you can see, it looks good. It's not broken. It's all good. I'm just going to say one thing. There's gonna be problems to either the thumb or anything else. If they look broken or anything like that, the thing that I would recommend to do is you can just move the thumb a little forward to make it match. Or if you want to, you can go into sculpt mode and then select the elastic grab. The size to 200 pixels or around that. Then you're just going to do this. So it's going to look up at Z point. Then you're just going to make it smaller, make it bigger, and etc. Like that. But that's basically it for the tutorial. Jesus Christ. That's basically it for the tutorial. I. That's basically it for the tutorial. Thank you for watching and stuff. I'm probably dumb. But it's just... I'm dumb. Okay. Good luck.